Barely a week after the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC awarded the tender to Dubai-based firm Al Ghurair Printing and Publishing Company.
The findings of the court led to the fact that there was no commission in place at the time the contract with Al Ghurair was signed. It was not about the quality of the company, it was not about the capacity of the company, and we evaluated, looked at all factors, looked at the possibility of, looked for a company which can print all the 130 million ballot papers in one factory. And it's the only company we came up with which can do that process.
Mixed reactions have since surrounded the tender.
The reputation as a user-friendly supplier of election materials to incumbent governments. Influence peddling is part of their tools of trade. In these circumstances, the only option for IEBC is to cancel this tender and award it.
From going on, do you want elections? When you stop purchase of equipment, do you really want elections?
First came claims by the opposition leader Raila Odinga that the firm was not fit for the job.
It seems as if one company is the only one that can manufacture ballot papers in the whole world. And we don't want to believe that you must only buy this ballot paper.
In defense, however, the commission said it was time barred for a new process and further gave its assurance on credibility of the firm. An assurance that has been supported with the latest move by the electoral body that it intends to deploy representatives to witness printing of materials at the Dubai-based firm. A move the opposition now terms as unnecessary.
And participate in the whole process, it will be the best way to address those concerns. There's no other way to deal with it other than sending a delegation. And we're hoping that this delegation goes on 22nd, and there'll also be...
We as a party to the elections have absolutely no business going to stand in the production line in Dubai and absorb the heat to see how much they are producing without knowing how much they produce after we have left. That is an exercise in futility.
And this issue about going to Dubai is a repeat of Chicken Gate. You remember the whole commission went to the UK, to London, to eat chicken. and what we had is the disaster we had in the elections of 2013. So you can...
The opposition further links the firm to Jubilee top leadership, a claim that has been rubbished by the Jubilee party as baseless.
Are looking for a firm that can supply extra ballots secretly, as was the case in 2013. In our view, the chairman of the commission and his fellow commissioners must exert their constitutional authority.
It is at this moment that the party took swipes at the opposition for their endless gimmicks ahead of the highly contested polls.
And what Kenyans should ask the Right Honorable former Prime Minister Raila Odinga and his brigade is, why is he running scared? And as they run scared, can they cause any damage to the country as they stampede?
Meanwhile, the commission is expected to meet presidential candidates or representatives of the candidates tomorrow as they deliberate on issues revolving around the electoral process. Conflict of interest now seems to be the bone of contention over the procurement of ballot papers awarded to Dubai company Al Ghurair Publishing Company. However, the IEBC has maintained that the company perfectly fits the job. Dina Matengo, Ebru TV.